Is that switched? Hopefully it's switched. Hopefully it's switched. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Lobes. Good evening, Serge. Good afternoon, Peter. Actually, it'll be good afternoon to you, Lobes, won't it? You there over in the Americas. How is everybody? Hope you're all well. It's raining where you are, Peter. It's not raining at the minute. It's pretty windy. We had a lot of rain yesterday. I think it was like I think the local farmer said it was like 3 inches or something. So something's up with the audio. Don't say things like that. What is up with the audio? Should be there. Don't wind me up. Got enough. I have enough issues with my speech anyway. Is there something wrong with it? Is my audio screwed up? Because the focus rate thing's going across the way. I'm good. Okay. Just checking. Just checking. Thank you, Serge. Thank you. It's all good. It's all good. So anyways, how is everybody in music going? Yes, it is. Yes, that one track that loops constantly. That'll probably be driving you a lot mad, and I can't hear it, so it doesn't matter. Good afternoon, Chris. How are you, sir? How are you? I think we haven't seen you for a little while. Hope you're keeping well. You are missed. Hopefully you've had a good Christmas. Christmas has been quite nice. Barely seen a soul, so it's been nice. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I put it on for. I mean, I only really started putting like a background tune on maybe 2-3 weeks ago. But it was just because it kind of deflects from some of the background noise in the room anyway, because it's a little bit echoey in here, and my PC isn't exactly the quietest. So if I put some background noise on, so when the noise gate and everything dips in and out on the mic, then it's not that apparent. So we get to cover it in, cover the edges up. Yeah. Anyways, so that's that. So yeah, thoughts for tonight is just a shortish stream. I did say that the other night. We ended up here doing about 2.5 hours, which is lovely. But I do think I need to spend some time with the family instead of escaping up here. So, I think the other day we did end up chatting. No worries, Jen, no worries. It is a worky day, supposedly. I suppose this is me. This is me working. Family is overrated. Mine definitely is a little bit. Oh yes, the people on the YouTubes, do drop a like if you are here. Leave the stream a like. If you're not on YouTube, then make sure you're following. If you're on the Twitch and you're not already. Now I did spend a vast amount of time this afternoon setting up the stream deck with like more stuff. So I'm hoping if I press certain buttons. So if I press no faffing to do all business. Was that Jen or was that me, Peter? So if I press this button, hopefully. Yeah, exactly. That's great advantage, Jen. Great advantages. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, you are about 30 seconds behind. If you're on Twitch, you're about 5. So I'm just going to test out some things. I've set up some text because I haven't got Nightbot and all that. If I press this button, we go offline here. This is where it goes wrong, Lopez. Because I haven't got Nightbot on Twitch yet, because I haven't set it up kind of right. So I've got buttons to hopefully make it put text into chat. So hopefully that'll work, because obviously we've all got the explanation things working for YouTube. So we'll just try just on the off chance it might work on Twitch. Because obviously I don't think Botrix has kicked in for the YouTube chat on screen yet. That's it. Botrix is that one. If we go into here, maybe refresh it. Okay, that might help it. It might not. Yeah, the ejection seat button. If I've made an ejection seat button, then I am cleverer than what I thought. Right, so let's try this out, see if it does anything. It does. It put in text directly into the thingy stream, into the Twitch chat. Fantastic. And if I press this one, it puts that one in. Yeah, so right, okay, that works. I will spam these later on. Spam these later. Right, try the YouTube one, because I made YouTube ones as well. But a lot of the time, the YouTube stuff never works. Now where do I put them? In there. So if I put in... That didn't work, did it? Hi, Ender. Right, so... No, that one's not working. All right, so why does YouTube stuff never work with the old Stream Deck? It's always so annoying. And it's set to my YouTube account. And it's got a latest live stream attached. So why does it not bloody do it? Do I have to be like more logged in or something? Accounts. I am logged in to both that and Twitch. It works on Twitch. Why does it not? Oh, that's a fat lot of good. Yeah, well. We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way with the YouTubes. Oh, well. Which I've now deleted all the buttons for. Heck. No, it has its limitations, Lewis. It has its limitations, that's for certain. Twitch is definitely great for ease of streaming. Yeah, we still haven't got the YouTube chat still isn't coming through. You can't dual stream yet, Jen. Why not? It's easy. Even if I can do it, you can do it. Oh, now Botrix turns up to the show. Right, YouTube chat should start showing up on screen now. Because I mean, I've got mine working fine, Jen. It's if you use the what's it called? There's a multi-streaming plugin. Good evening, Andrew. How are you, sir? Welcome to a Thursday stream. Oh yeah, you've got one of them awkward ones, haven't you, Jen? Yeah. Actually, Jen, the other solution. So that one doesn't work on Macs. The other solution is, does the vertical plugin, the one, you know, was it Atium or whatever they make? You can set that up to multi-stream. So instead of it being vertically, you set it as sideways. Landscape 1920 by 1080, whatever it is, instead of vertical. So you can set it for different things, and you can set one to go to one stream and one to go to another stream. I haven't tried it. I haven't reinstalled it since I installed this computer, actually, I think. Good evening, Henny. How are you? Thank you for joining us tonight. How is everybody? Is everybody recovering from Christmas? From my Christmas? You'd be doing well to recover from my Christmas. Is everybody recovering from Christmas? I think everybody's doing all right, Andrew. Good to know you're doing okay. Oh yeah, you were struggling with a little bit, weren't you? You were not well. No, I did see that you ended up pulling out of last night's stream. I was half expecting to be to fall asleep to your stream again. But yeah, right. Anyways. 0.1 milliseconds per home. Well, you know, he's a talented fella. He's magical after all. Yeah, same could be said of me. Same could be said of me. But no, never at all, Peter. Mind you shouldn't do. It's like 2 in the is it 2 in the afternoon for you? Nearly. Because I am early today. Well, earlier than what I normally am for Tuesdays. But like I said, these other random streams will be at random times. Although predominantly in the evenings, because there's more of you around. There might be the odd morning one, but obviously public participation in those will be a bit will be slightly less than normal. Yeah, right. Anyways, so I was intending on trying doing a couple of things tonight. Is what the hell did I the other day? February, March, wasn't it? Where is March? That's me, you cretin. It's March. Where's the? I don't know if I. It wasn't that day. It was bloody. It was February, wasn't it? That shot from the other day. Yes, it was. So the final result of that stream. I'll switch that over. Has that switched over? I'm looking at the wrong screen. Got the wrong thing up. So the end result of the stream, if you weren't here later on, to the towards the end of the stream, because I know a lot of you left. I think by the end it was me and Jen left. So we ended up with 2 versions, obviously a few crops of each version. So there was this lighter, very minimal, ethereal kind of version, which we cropped square, and a 16:9 crop, because it is very quickly almost the 1st of January, and I need some wallpapers to give to you Patreon people and other members. However you are a member. It's both, Serge. I'm monitoring both, but obviously It depends on the thing that's like bringing the two streams together on screen for the like chat wise. So both Twitch and YouTube chat should be on the screen, so you should be able to follow that. So that'll give you a clue on who I'm replying to and all that kind of things. I know it's a little bit complicated because when you're looking, if you're watching on YouTube, then the chat. Well, if you're watching on Twitch as well, the chat is like off the actual screen. But if you want to keep up with what the Twitch people are saying, read the chat on the actual physical screen, the video bit, rather than the panel on the side. So yeah, so this is the 16:9 crop. So obviously I did a bit more of a sunset-y type edit of this one, of the same building, same composition, and all that kind of thing. Just redid it. You are both special. Both teams are very special. Obviously, YouTube is significantly outranking and outnumbering you, so it could be a very short fight. But we'll see. So there's that version, and did the 16:9 crop as well. Just like I say, just in case I need wallpapers for the 1st of January. Okay, so I can maybe. I don't want to make it too big on the screen. Put that up there. Might help. Depends what you're watching it on as well, Serge. That's that. And I did a square crop in case I ever post back on Instagram anytime soon. Yeah, I think I've got slightly less than that because the number on the screen hasn't updated properly because there's been a few dropouts recently for some reason. Right. What was I going to do tonight? What's I going to do tonight? It's gone out my head. Mario, to be honest, in the majority, I don't know. Probably stream a lot, to be honest, Bluebase. Probably stream a lot. I was going to do. Oh yeah, I was thinking about what image should be my next print, because that's, well, to be honest, Henny, most of them come to me for the blurry pictures. So, because potentially, if it wasn't for my pictures being blurry, I could have like far more subscribers, but I'm kind of limited myself. Yeah, exactly. So I need to find where this one bloody picture is that I'm looking for. I can't remember when I took it. Don't you just love that? Well, wasn't that date? I'm not even sure. I'm not even convinced it was on a tuition day either. I have a feeling it was on a random Sunday. That's Edinburgh, so that's definitely not it. But as for the church comment in this, churches, castles, basically I'm surrounded by them, and I don't go anywhere else. So When did I shoot those bloody pictures? It'd be easier if I just looked in the metadata of the actual finished image. Wouldn't it, Andy? You cretin. And I would have a rough idea. They do. They do for me, Andrew. They do for me. I like to make it easy for myself. Right, this was details, properties. When was it shot? 27th of the 8th, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. August. That's an A. That's up the top there somewhere. Is this day? That's that day. It must have been a different day. It wasn't that day. It must have been this day. Was it? Is that? It's August 8th month? Am I in the right year? Did you go through? Did I just go past it? It's like black and red. Am I thick? Don't be honest with that reply, by the way. Maybe it wasn't necessarily shot on that day. That's when I created the file. Oh, date taken 15th of June. We got there in the end. Thought I'd scroll through these. I didn't go to there on that day. Oh, I must have done. We're getting there eventually. Something like that, ain't it? Something like that. Hi, Becca. How are you? Nice to see you. Right, so let's shift this so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm considering my neck because my initial. You're sick today? Oh no! Is this too many Christmas beers? Did you hit the whiskey bottle a bit too hard? Too many mince pies? Do you have mince pies over there? Definitely midwife. Well, it runs in the family, low base. My mother was a midwife. So I'm considering it my first limited time print I offered, which runs out on the 31st of December supposedly. I think it'll run a little bit longer. Was a very light image, you know, almost like just white and green. So I thought this one should be a nice dark image. So I'm considering one of these, which could be an absolute pain in the backside to print. Because of all the reds and the oranges and the blacks and everything like that. Oh no. Well, I hope you recover very, very quickly, Becca. I hope it's just a quick run through. I mean, over here at the moment, I don't know if it's elsewhere in the world, but there seems to be a lot of people with 100-day coughs, they're calling it. That's where you've got to put your imagination into it a little bit. Yeah, lots of ink needed, Andrew, but that's why I outsource these things. I outsource these. Yeah. Can you read the chat better now, Serge? Is it a bit clearer for you? Hopefully it is. Yeah, but I when I'm printing for myself, like these kind of colours are an absolute nightmare to try to get right. It is so, it's just ridiculous. So I am considering one of these. The stupid thing is, this one, even though I only made the one version of it, is the one that I actually like the most out of them. But I think it needs something done, and it's got a horrendous dust spot in there which has remained. Yeah. Same as mine, low base. Well, that's the other. That's one of the issues, Andrew, is I'm probably going to need to get a couple of test prints done of it before I can. Before I offer it for sale. So that's why I'm kind of saying, like, the current one might run over for an extra week or so, the current availability. So we'll see. Are you still suffering, Peter? Good evening, Simon. How are you, sir? A bit of both, low base. I've got an A3 Plus printer, and it's an Epson P600. But for like selling prints, I'm outsourcing to a lab who will basically drop ship it anywhere in the world for us. Without it coming anywhere near me, so the purchaser will get it very, very promptly. If they were waiting on me, it would take 6 months. No, it was. I think it was about maybe it was about a £600 printer. Maple, how are you doing, sir? I was going to probably ask you this the other day, but hope you had a lovely Christmas. No, it's a place called the Print Space. It's in London, but I know Whitewall do a similar thing. I had a client that I was doing some tuition for, and he'd spent about £1,000 getting a print done, and then having it all done in Perspex and everything, and it looked fantastic. So. But yeah, like the print space, they've got the main base is London. They've got one in Dusseldorf in Germany, and I think that's where they ship a lot of the stuff from to the abroad stuff. Because probably if it was coming from the UK, then all the Brexit stuff, then that would probably cause issues going to other countries. So the British stuff will get printed in Britain, but European stuff gets printed. I think they were intending on opening a place in the US, so that would save even more on shipping, because at the minute the shipping is horrendous. It's like I shipped a print to Australia just before Christmas, and it was I think it was £80 on a print that cost the customer £180 to buy. So I'm good. I'm glad Christmas was good for you, Maple. Are you starting streaming again yet, Maple? Are you winding up to it, or? Because I think, did I read that you are currently not in your usual, you're home at the moment, or wherever. So I mean, it is costing a fortune, and it's spiked quite a bit. About 4 years ago, pre-COVID, because somebody that ran the US for a little while decided to ramp up all the postage charges for people from abroad. Well, I think for everybody, but caused a lot of issues. A lot of sudden expense. That's why nobody gets Christmas cards anymore. Right, so the plan is to... I'll have to open up the original of this, which will be that one, to find the correct edit. Because I want to kind of rebalance it, because I do like this curve, but I need to do some kind of work here on it. Maybe extend it a bit over here. Maybe a bit of light over here. So I might do some mirroring or something. I just want to get away from like too much of this black. So I don't know if we'll actually get to like a finished kind of thing, because I'll probably hate it after about 10 minutes. But we'll see. So I need to open this one to get all the layers of the edit. And it's a PSB file, so it is about 4 gig. Is it opening it or not? Shop. Edit original. Could be here a while whilst this one loads. So yeah, did I have a thing on that? Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't make a button for that. Oh well, not to worry. Yeah, so like the shipment to abroad thing, I have mentioned it before, but it was one of them trade-off things that predominantly you're not going to be selling to Australia all the time, so you kind of hope that you'll sell in your home market more. So if you set a shipping price for that, or something between like home market and maybe North America, somewhere in between that, then if you make enough money, or it doesn't cost you as much in them places, then when you do actually sell one to say Australia, then it's better. You know, it's just one hit, because you can't really absorb all the prices of everything. So you got to get the pricing right. It's easier said than done. Right, so not that one back, and then this is the actual one that I liked. It was solid. I thought this was going to be like a bigger layer stack. I can't remember exactly what I did to work on this. Blizzard, how are you? Hope you're well. Good to see you. I do like that emote. Where does that emote originate from? The old baby Yoda. Really? Yeah, I must admit I haven't had any dealings with the subcontinent yet, or Southern Asia, or shit to call it. You can I do it on here? Mars. Okay, have to look them up. Or what I could do is when we get to the point of having our own emotes, is steal it. Find out where it came from and steal it. Good. I keep forgetting most of you guys. It's the afternoon. I'm sitting here like chilling out for the evening now. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and brain fart, and it's away. Anyhow, right, so I think I need to do more work with this. Gonda, how are you doing? Still debating what after lunch. Are you over on the west coast then, Gonda? Great. 2:15 in Toronto. Thanks in there. Yeah, this is complete new. I was going to say cool. Oh, so you're on the East Coast. When you were thinking about lunch, I'm just thinking you were still morning. Right, so we've got a few things to sort out here. So what I would love to get, well, I need to get rid of this pseudo dust spot. You can see how blotchy this is. It's not good. Oh, sorry. No, one of the things I was going to say, a little bit, if you're still here, that I liked about your about the Discord server that you run. I like the section that you've got. I like the section that you've got, like the affiliate push, that's a really cool idea to give certain people a boost for that. That's very cool. Most impressive. I'll do anything. No. Yes. No. Horrible. Right, Andy. I still haven't got Photoshop set up properly yet. That's what I want. Concentration mode where Andy shuts up for a change. No, I mean, that's great. It's absolutely great. Staring intently. It does happen on occasions, Jen. It happens on occasions. Right, so what I do want to do, there's this little light streak here. I want to boost that. How would I do that? We do that in color effects later. Right, so Andy, what am I gonna do? What? Because I don't particularly. I like this area. I would like this to be more defined of something. For it to be something. Pixel issues. We've got one there as well. There. Spent ages going around. It's like them things where when you do long exposures and you get dead pixels. It's gonna be like that. We'll zoom out of here. Let's go back to the middle. Let's copy this layer. Transform. Horizontal. There we are. Just gonna put this over here somewhere. Oh, balls. Be more specific. Be more specific. Instead of laughing at me. Thank you, Inda. Thank you. Jesus, man. I did, Serge. Well done. I thought it would have suited your the ICM page more than the other. I did see it. I didn't have time to react to it. I'm terrible for this, Gonda. I am terrible for like getting distracted, forgetting that I switched the screen. Right, so put that there so I know where I am. So basically I cleaned up this horrible dust spot thing and a few dead pixels that were floating around. So what I want to do is we've got this area here, which is a bit ill-defined. It is a castle if you go far enough back in the construction. And what I'm kind of aiming for is a bit more light over here. So I've mirrored the same image and looking to do something with it to bring a bit of light into this corner. So it doesn't need to be an exact mirror. We might claw it around a bit and make something new. So this is... So there might be a bit of a lot more jiggery pokery going on yet. I should have just left it as free transform, shouldn't I? Yeah. You actually gone that you need an imagination if you come here. You need one of them interpretive minds where a little squiggle becomes something that is no longer a squiggle. It becomes, I don't know, the next great thing. Whatever that may be. Like, to be honest, this doesn't even need to have any definitive shape or being or anything, really. Dante's Inferno or something like that. Dark, so we obviously need to stick to the light and like that little bit red there. Let me rotate it, you figure. Probably won't let us, will it? And free transform. There we go. If in doubt, turn it upside down is my usual motto. Peter, put your bunny away. I was like, everybody on Twitch, you've got 5 years of channel lore to catch up on. Peter's Bunny is one of them. That's too light. Well, we could. A bit of darkness in this corner here, I think. The only thing is, I don't want to go too expanded too far because it's already. I mean, already we've not got a lot of definition in there yet. But I would like a bit of, not this particular darkening bit, but a little bit of, maybe even just using a vignette, a bit in here, to give it a little bit of balance. Yeah, I think that's beyond most people there, Andrew. Does that say no way vignette? I can't read it because my screen's tiny. When you've got chat, when you've got chat on the prompt, there isn't a lot of screen. You know, it is quite small. How much over there? That goes there. That to there. Or was it just a little bit too much text in it to get away with it? I can maybe line that up a little bit as well. Oh, it's committed it, doesn't it? Right, so I need an inverted mask, and then we'll just gently paint a little bit of red into here. Just like so. So before, after. Actually, could probably a little bit less. Let's go 15% opacity on there. Oh, this bit in here, yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah, this is the bit that needs work, Andrew. This bit here. Like I said, I need a bit of darkness over here. So that was the top there. So this one here, that was that version. There wasn't anything that immediately would have come through. Let's make another one of these. Bring that up here. turn the corner. Again, mask, just an inverted mask. And then again, just gently paint this. Darkness in, just to hold the corner in, really. That's basically all that's for. So I'm not one for like trying to hand paint and like intricately edit things. I'm more of just to plash things on top of each other, use blend modes and opacities and all that kind of stuff, just to see how it reacts to it. Right, so I mean the one thing I wouldn't say it's concerning me, but it's not concerning me, but is where's the light source coming from? We've got this wonderful light and red and sunsetty, fiery, doom saying type of image, and then it's like, where's the light come from? So no worries, Lobis. No worries at all. Do more here as well. So what I should be doing, I should be hiding all of these. I dump all these into a folder. Wait. It's just kind of around about this image. I mean, I'm just thinking about this area here, for this, just to give it a little bit more oomph. So again, where's the curves? Invert that, and then just use the brush to paint in this area here. Just to give it a bit more veracity, or whatever fancy word you want to give it. Welcome back. This would be a good time to drop another button. Anybody that's watching, especially if you're on Twitch and you don't know much about me, follow my socials. Like that button now. Like, we always get to this stage of the edit and everybody goes silent. It's only affecting that, that's fine. Right, so in here, what do I do? What next? You're on the edge of this. I'm thinking like, It's already been inverted a few times, Andrew. It started off I'll show you how it started. Were you not here when I edited this one? That is in that group. I need to put this in another group now, so I can quickly show and hide it. So it started off as a difference. Yeah, difference blend mode of these layers. So it's already been kind of inverted a load. I've just realised this is not the. No worries, Gonda. This is not the location I was thinking it was at. Oh well, that makes it. That's a good reason why I couldn't find it earlier. So this is, this is the construct of the image. This is how the image came about. Got to that, and then we went to Analog Effects Pro, and then Viveza. Did that, and something else in Viveza. And then we went into Analog Effects Pro, and then started coming out with this. That's how this image has come around. So, like I say, you don't get. To be honest, Lubis, I have no idea. I purely go on. I purely go on aesthetics. I have no idea what the mathematics is behind it all. I just play around with it. Yeah, if you want to learn about blend modes, Piximperfect. I think he's got a video, at least one video, explaining what each and every single blend mode does. I think I might have watched it once and went, I don't know. I'll throw my images at it and roll the blend modes through and just see if there's anything there I like, and then go from there. That's pretty much all I do. Yeah, I use, like, the ones I use are multiply, lighten, darken, overlay, and soft light, and then difference if I'm after something a little bit bonkers. So you don't really see us playing around with screen and that kind of thing. Yes, we don't do blend if. You use blend if all the time, Peter. I think I've used it once. Right, yeah. I understood that perfectly as well, though, this. Plain English. Yeah. Yeah, blend if is like me going into Illustrator. It's like, oh, you do this and you do that and struggle for a while. Nail it once. And then when you go back in 6 months' time to use it again, you're like, what do you do again? You play around with sliders. That's me. Peter, that's very kind. You didn't... Peter, it's not an actual word, Peter. We've got that. We've owned. Yeah, we put that. We put when we set up Stream Elements, Peter. We put that in for you. But thank you very much for the tip. Gratefully received. Not that button handy. So, I go back in the Lightroom. I go back to. I just want basic shape. If I can get that into. Yeah, we're in Photoshop, man. So I'll drag this into here. So if I can get that shape into there. If you've got to eat, Gonda, you've got to eat. You've got to stay strong for the rest of the day. The day is yet young for you. But if you've got to go, you've got to go. It is not being. It is overrated having to do stuff. So, but if you've got to go, Gonda, you've got to go. Thank you very much, Peter. You're very kind. Stuart Chapman, thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube. I need to blend this out. Try to get some shape out of this. Semi-interesting. It's like the cover of the Turner book. I've got this one. So pin light, that could nearly just about work. Drop the opacity a bit, and then you just mask out. So we've got this blob in the right place. Yeah, the old YouTube and Twitch subscriber / follow thing. Yes, still a little way off affiliate. Need to get the average viewers up. So I mean, today should be helping. So thank you very much, everybody on Twitch that are helping the numbers out today. Right, I need to mask this out. Eraser, that's the one. And I want that to be about 70. Steadily take this out. See, this could be 100 along the bottom. Ease. Like that. Alright, that's good. And then out here. So the flows at 4, yeah, that's why. Do with a harder edge, slightly harder edge, and a smaller brush. That's probably too far in. And then we paint it back in. Right, if I go to, I know where this edge is again, and I can see what I'm doing. Take that over there. That is that. Okay. Razor, and that needs to be. That's fine. So then still need that softer edge. So it's not really hard line. Don't like that. Fuck. when that happens. Heat it. Jam there. If I bring this up a bit. No, it's completely the wrong colour, Andy, you fool. Be creative, I knew what I was doing. Interacting with darker pixels. If I just get rid of this top one, if I get rid of this one, and then if I... Hi Elite, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very much for the lurk. Thank you very much for the lurk. Yeah, because that's dark. So if we make it dark higher up, we'll get a better edge, won't we? So what layer is that on? Not that one. It'll be. This layer. Okay, it's going to be on the two of them. Right. So if we let's make another copy of this layer. And if we, what's the button that I need? Glue tool. I just need to get this higher. Because this one's getting too much darkness in. So this is the one I need to give this a mask. Trying to work as non-destructively as possible. We give this a lot of darkness up here. Then when we layer this in, it should get higher. Right, so if I, this mask here, paint this in white, like so. A bit more vivid. The things we've got to do. I didn't want to go that far. Okay, so I'm wondering if could I theoretically, any of you Photoshop experts out there, can I select only that so it'll do a better job around the colour range? Be like red. It's the entire image, aren't they? Patch tool to get rid of that yellow bit. Beggar. Let's snap to it. So I was thinking. I do. I'm trying to get rid of the, see this yellow surround, which is just, you know, it's just this layer. So what I want is the very red bit. Okay. So the color layer tool. This is where I'm getting an education today. Color layer. Because I thought if I of the layer. Okay. New layer. Color. So I get this. Am I doing this right? Make new layer. Set the blend mode of the layer to color. Sample the color I want. Hi, Mittens, by the way. Right. Or do I sample that color for this color layer thing? Right. I just want rid of it. I don't want it to be part of the... I just want to erase, like this to be erased, but not in a hand-drawn type of way, if you know what I mean. So I think what I need, I think the color selection thing was the right way to do, the right way to go. Because obviously, if I get rid of the, let's delete the layer mask. You can see that. So basically, what I'm trying to do is keep, by erasing the rest of this layer, I want to keep the red bit, but I want it to be, because you can see how it goes from like red and then fades out. Well, I want that still, because there's structure there, to be faded out, is what I'm aiming to do. So if I select color range, if I pick so. Fuzziness up here. We could do a I think we could maybe do a reasonable job here of getting the bulk of it. I've used the patch tool for various bits before. You're not wrong there. Backer. You're definitely not. Right, okay. So that's got that, and if I create a mask now, it's inverted it, so I just need to invert the mask back. Invert. Hurrah. We are getting a little bit nearer. So this, yeah, that one we can get rid of that and rid of the, not all the layer mask. Z. I think there's a lot of work gone into this, which was probably very unnecessary because, like I said, I'll probably hate it. I think I do, but I could. Yeah, bring that back to what it was before. It's just that it's this bit here. Only that bit there. Yeah, that needs more softness. Put that there. There, that's better. It's what's wrong thing? That one, that's not 100%. So we got that. Mask all this out. I don't know. After all that, I don't know. It reminds you of hell. It reminds me of hell as well, Mittens. It reminds me of hell. It's not. Put that in the middle of the screen so everybody can see it underneath the chat. Yeah, I think it's better than what it. I did drop the the opacity of it. That's probably why. Right, all that blend modes with this. I've got to think about the left-hand side then. I kind of think like the beacon of light kind of thing, but that's probably a bit twee. Like that, but dial it back. You mentioned inversion earlier. So that could be. We could go for it. Curves and then only applies to that layer. Take some of that colour out of it. could still brighten it even more. How do I pretend like I usually start blending like 5 or 6 together mittens. That's my starting point. And then we go a little bit mad like this later. Actually, if it came down here, but we could scale it up. Edit, transform. Make that bigger, like so. Tappy tappy on the keyboard. There. Pin in a little bit on here. The mad pot sounds nice. Yeah, it's what I thrive on, mittens. It's what I thrive on. I thrive on madness. Not as strong as that, Andy. About 50 and 50. Let's not get carried away. Round. Do the mad know they're mad? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Yeah, we're definitely all mad here. We're definitely all mad here. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Right, so. There's a little bit of leakage over here, which we need to address. Yeah, great, Andy. You just did all that work. Heavy-handed idiot that you are. So I want just saturation. Blue. probably about there. So there's a bit of blue in there. There's plenty of brightness as well. And then that way we can just lift that up like that. That's good. 8-hour stream or nothing. Well, I might not get away with that. I'm glad to hear you tried it, Becca. But yeah, well, I'm saying landscape. There's some very good street photographers out there do it as well. But basically, whatever you shoot at the moment, which is your predominant style, just see how you can adapt that. Yeah, but yeah, once you feel better, go out again or not. The famous volcano on the Northumberland coast. Exactly, Andrew. See, if we go back about 1 billion years, this is what it would look like. Right, how am I going to sort this out? Can I reduce this? I feel like it's a bit garish at the minute. If I double that up, does it make it brighter? Yeah. Actually, J, and then put this one above it. Nope, didn't mean to do that. That's not what I was planning on it looking like. Why did it do that? Why is... Oh, lighting, that's why. What's going on? Why is that going to lighten? Or was that a lighten before? Why is... Did I hit a... What's going on? Undo, undo, undo. Right. What happened there? Very weird. Yeah, well, to be honest, Andrew, Bamburgh Castle sits on a volcanic outcrop. So there you go. I don't like the way that fades away. Exactly. Pre-built hill. You know, it's already been, you know, that it's like a defensive rocky outcrop. Stick a you know, wooden fortress on the top of it and go from there. The Saxon, you know, it's been like there's been people living on it for thousands of years. You know, even back then they weren't dumb. I think we're dumber now than what we were back in the about 5,000 years ago. But yes, if you've ever seen The Last Kingdom, everybody, The Last Kingdom, the bit about, was it the Vikings and England and stuff like that? Uhtred of Bebbanburg, that's basically where I live, where Uhtred originally comes from. It was filmed in Romania, but it's basically the area I live in. It's where the Vikings first raided. On the show Vikings as well. I think it's like the 3rd episode when they finally raid England. Where they raid is just up the road from me.
I rarely mix and match, to be honest, mittens. Rarely mix and match. They usually do come from the same place. Right, I don't like this fadey out bit here, so I need to. Yeah, that's where it's gone wrong. Take that out of there. Right, I'm happier now. Good God. Look where things had gone wrong for me there. But yes, I still need to... Let's just leave it as is. Okay, so that's a bit strong. Still need to do something over here. Right, so that's all that. We're up to nearly 6 gig, people. Yeah, no, it's one of them things that people ask is, it's just the way I shoot and the way I've put things together. Generally, I go for certain scenes, so that's kind of why I kind of go that way. But yes, there's all the, there's loads of people out there who'll do mix and match from everywhere and do it very well. But my brain is not the puzzle-solving kind of brain, so I have a tendency of not doing it that way. So, right, what am I doing? So if I go from here, I'm going to use Viveza. Right, this tiny little mark that's right on the horizon gives me the impression of sun just above the horizon, over the sea. So doing something that might make or break it, I don't know. Later. Let's see what some of these are like. Green, neutral. Whatever. So I like to use Viveza because it's got some nice tools in it. What I'm going to do is drop a little spot in here, increase the brightness, go on, select the little draggy button thing, increase the contrast. Not going to do exactly what I want, but it's potentially going to give me a bit better. I'd love it if this UI was a little bit bigger so my little eyes could actually see. I might struggle to see out of them as well. A bit on the dusty side. It's remarkable how much things can change around here. I haven't put these on for a few weeks. The eyes adjusting. Across there, you'll be able to hear me. Thank you, Mittens. Structure. Not sure many people will call it magic there. Well, some do, I suppose. Actually, that's not too bad. I mean, the one thing I do need to sort out, or try to sort out, is some of this noise. It looks horrible. Is it the same? Is it the same for you, Andrew, as well? Because I thought it was just a problem that maybe only I was having. because obviously I have asked Nick about it, and the guy there's like, yeah, don't know. Oh, is that a bit too much now? I need to dial this back. Light just on the horizon. Mainly it's very much a go with the flow mittens. Yeah, there's so many questions. But asking them here is cheaper than like coming for a day out with me, obviously. But no, it's very much a go with the flow. Sometimes I have a bit of an idea, but generally it's go with the flow. See where we end up. Excuse me whilst I chew this. I was wondering why that was still there when I was switching all these off. Actually, I think I prefer that kind of slightly yellow in the bottom. So I could just use a mask here as well. Just have the very top of it blue. Smaller. That's definitely the middle here. That's better. I think. Yeah, I think I definitely need that. What is it? I get the second guessing myself. Needs a bit of blue. That's got 70%. Why is my phone running out of battery so quick today? Hi Ray, how are you doing? Hope you're well, sir. Good to see you. Sorry I haven't been able to catch any of your streams. You've been streaming in the middle of the night for me. Keep on waking up in the morning and like, Ray's streamed today. Oh, I missed another one. But I hope you're doing well, sir. Right, let's lump all these ones together and figure out a flattener. You'll try Nik Define to see if it'll flatten it out. Good idea. I'm saying good idea. I normally do I just stream exactly into straight into YouTube anyway. Right, I need you over here. So I want one of the darker areas. Measure. Yeah, exactly. The VODs on Twitch or yeah. Certain ones I would kind of half watch. But yes, I think they are better off on YouTube. Definitely. Right, so that's helped a bit of the noise. Obviously, it's flattened out some areas better than others, but it should be better for printing. But it has left a little bit of, so it'll be one of them ones I'll probably scale it back when we go back into Photoshop, like a kind of a semi-opaque layer. You're more than welcome, Mittens. You're more than welcome. That's one of the good things about streaming here and on YouTube, that one, be able to hang out with friends, which like a lot, like most of the YouTube citizens are friends, because we've all been hanging out together for like 5 years now. But also, it gives people to come along and gives them an opportunity to ask the questions. Yeah, I must admit, Ray, like sometimes VOD's going to be annoying, because you get to like, I want to jump in to add my 2 penneth to the chat, and then you're like, well, I can't. If I'd been live, I would have said this, or if I'd been live, I would have said that. So, I know what you mean. But yeah, I think having them on YouTube is the place to be. Have you ever? I don't know. Okay, but when you, what's gone wrong with my camera? It's because it's using up all the resources of my computer was being sapped up there. Doing the straight export from Twitch directly into YouTube through the back end, rather than saving it and then uploading it. Because I'm sure that used to do it at full HD res, as far as I know. I may be wrong though. I may be wrong. Right, so we've got this define layer. So as we zoom in, we can see it's a little bit clean. You can see it's a little bit cleaner than what it was. Not massively, but a bit. But the only thing is, it's kind of, some of these areas, it's not as good. So, kind of drop the opacity a little bit. Maybe more so in other areas. We do want a mask on there. So there's bits where you do want it to be a bit grungy, because we've got this shape here, whatever the shape is, and we want, I want this to be about 50% anyway. No worries, Lobes. Thank you very much for spending the time with me, and thank you very much for all the community help as well. Rest up, and we'll see you soon. Hopefully, catch you in a stream again shortly, if you're not streaming too late. So there's certain areas of the image I'll bring in more of this noise back, just because it provides good edges really. So it's mainly around edges. Not that bothered about it out here where it's dull and dark. So that's where it was mainly noisy beforehand. You can see up here how blotchy it was. I'm still debating on how. to make do like that. Make do. So, right, so we are kind of there. I do believe. When it comes down to it, I'm not sure I'll actually use this. What I could do is... What layer would it be on? Let's hide all these layers. That's group 2, sorry. So if we on, it'll be this layer. So if I select gain color range, to there. I'm just thinking off the top of my head here. So I think that, and I need to get me layers in order now. That's the thing. I need brain power. I'm going to save this. Why does it save it? Just put it in the bloody memory. Let's not do that then. Okay, so that's that. Because basically what I want to do is these little patches of red that are in here, I want them to come out of where it's... Okay, turn blue. So it's just a case of getting... I'm going to make a mess of this, aren't I? No, I'm going to make a colossal mess of this. Because it affects about 4 layers. So it's kind of done that. What was it like before? That's kind of interacted there. Yeah, that's fine. And that was the flattening thing. So, so what I was actually looking for, if anybody's still here watching, what I was actually looking for here, you see where you've got, because beforehand you just had like a straight fade of this bluey whitey stuff. But what I've done, I've like kind of cut these bits out of a previous layer where the reds kind of climb up here. So hopefully that's done enough. I'm hoping so anyway. It's done it, I think, for for the sake of all that, it hasn't done a lot, but it's done a little bit. Done a little bit. No worries, Mittens. No worries. Right. Thank you, Serge. Good to know you're still here. Like I say, when you all go quiet, I'm like, is anybody still? Are they still watching? Is anybody still here? Right, okay, so what I want to do now is abandon ship. Yes, I think we are at the stage of going back into Lightroom. Now, what I want to do is, this is a 7 gig file now. Right, so if I get rid of that, save that one. I need to get rid of a bunch of information here. Well, I need to save it as a second file. So if I get rid of all this, bin all that off, we're only down to 4 gig. Result. And I need to I need to save this out as something else. Where's this going to save? That's going to save it in the right place. Right. Second version. So again, a PSB, so it's huge. Can I save it as a TIFF? Let's give it a go. It might not be as big. Okay. That's what I want. See how this goes. The brightening over there has definitely made a difference. I think I might still have made a mess of this. Out of the sheer desire to try to have a subject there, I might have made a mess. I might have cocked it up. I'll take these glasses off now, I can see. Just waiting on this to save. Still waiting. I suppose if it is a 4 gig file, then it's going to take a little while. Oh, you still want to? What a pain in the backside this bloody system is. What's the bet it doesn't bring it back into Photoshop, into Lightroom? High bets, I'd imagine. Notifications. Oh, we're going to be here forever. Right, what I want to do though is get ready for rating. So if anybody in the community is streaming at the moment, do let me know. God, this is taking forever to save. If he's still alive. Big file, yes, Jen. 4 gig, and that was after getting rid of a chunk of it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to trim down to the size of the edge of the frame. Oh yeah, I mean Peter that's in he certainly was in the YouTube chat. He does a lot of commercial photography. So he's like and layering. So like most of his stuff's like gigabytes and gigabytes. I mean, for me, it's quite surprising that something so blurry would still be so big, so annoying. Streaming, so I think we'll hopefully he's not going to disappear. Oh come on, this is the worst thing. Well, there's that mittens as well. But yeah, I like it. One of my older systems would definitely not have handled it. Very slow surge. See, this is why I usually just switch to my face when I'm saving things. Yeah, but I deleted about 10 layers. But there, there's so many masks on there, it doesn't help. Has it finally done it? The big question is it in Lightroom now? Is it in Lightroom? Is it balls? Unless it's at the end. No. Is it at the end? Is it at the start? No. It's going to make me have to go and find it, isn't it? Water. No, I'll have to go and find it. What an absolute ball ache. Hate it when this happens. Well, there's that as well. Right, import. I hate it when it does this. June 15. Add me to the list. Found it. Found it. Right, develop. So, yeah, deleted 10 layers and kept the rest. So, a bit of lens vignette. Pull it on the bottom a little bit. Still not convinced about this. Maybe if I just get rid of this bit and all the other little bits that I've done aren't too bad. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not convinced this is going to make it as one of as the next print. I'm not convinced. So, right, so there's that. Looking at, yeah, not convinced. We could crush it down more in the middle. So maybe it's with a mask. Noris Mittens, good to see you. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. Good to see you. We'll be streaming again shortly. Guarantee it. Come on. Draw me that. There we are. Draw me that mask. That'll give it a little bit more depth. Reduce the highlights makes all the difference. Get that blue in. Lightroom's the best thing ever. Yeah, well, I think that'll do. Yeah, I think that'll do. Color-wise, so that's the one. No, that one. It is the HSL we want. Slightly on the red side of things. It'll look vastly different when I come to try to print it anyway. Right, okay. Think that might maybe zoom in on that a little bit. Go back to about there. Okay, so that we'll call that. That's on that one. Let's give this 5 stars because we worked on it a second time. So we know where to find it. Okay, right. That is today's little edit or continued edit to try to refine and reform and make something new or something. So thank you very much for joining me this evening. But yeah, if they are still streaming, I presume so. So I will. He's not going offline, is he? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop. If you are on Twitch, I'm gonna drop you off with Nicholas Muller. So I will set that off now. If I can find the bloody way in. Raid channel, there we are. Right, so I will drop everybody off on Twitch over there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the communal boost. Getting the numbers up so I can kind of improve my average viewership, so that's a massive help. Thank you so much for that. Have a great rest of your day, however long it's got left of it. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. I'm not sure when I will be back because I might stream again tomorrow. I might not. I'm not sure yet. But you can obviously you can catch us on whatever my Discord or the other Discords, the other photo Discords. For notifications when I'm live. But if you want up-to-date notifications or want to know what's going on with me, follow my Discord. There is a link below. Those of you that are on Twitch, you can join the Discord from there. If you're on YouTube, it is Discord, and that should come up eventually. There we are. So there you go. That'll probably do for tonight. Thank you very much for your support, as always. And I will see... Actually, I've got to set this on motion as well. I keep forgetting how to do this. And start raid. Raid in 7 seconds. So I will catch you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Till I'm rambling. So everybody on YouTube, thank you very much as well. Always good to see you guys. Hiya Simon, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Hope you're having a great day. Just turn Nicholas down a bit. So yeah. But basically, yes. Thank you very much for everybody watching, wherever you are. It's always good to have. It's great having the two streams going together. I think for me, it's made a big difference since we started doing that. Hopefully, everybody's meeting each other as well. Two distinctive sides. So, right. Okay. Right. I will drop you off from Nicholas before it all ends. So thank you very much, everybody. Till the next one. Keep hard. See yous.